Subscribe to our YouTube Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
At one point in my career, I guarded Kyrie more than anybody in the NBA.
Yeah, y'all played a lot.
I get killed every time.
That's a real stat.
No, it was, bro. That's a dude. When I was in Milwaukee last year, they was like, hey, when we was playing Brooklyn, they was like, you can guard him. You guard him the most than anybody in his career. I was like, motherfucker.
Put that battery in this bag.
We got swept every year. Like, don't gas
They
me
was
out
trying to
here.
get you to believe.
Yeah, they was trying to. I was like, nah, I was already done. I was like, I don't believe that shit. Drew gonna stay on him. Don't worry about
He
that.
got hurt, huh? Did he get hurt?
Oh, Kyrie.
Y'all played Brooklyn?
Yeah, he twisted his ankle. But I wasn't getting in anyway. But I was going to say, you had battles for sure.
Yeah.
But my favorite battle between you and the guards, I used to watch all y'all games, but you and Westbrook got together.
Yeah.
I was like, this must see TV.
Yeah,
Because
what's happening?
y'all both tough-minded guards. Y'all both going to talk. Y'all both pop y'all shit. You don't really talk. Like, if somebody say something to you, then you'll go back.
Yeah.
But him, he don't give a fuck.
He's starting it.
He started every time. I remember
He
one
gonna start.
time he did that to me. I was like, bro, I don't care. And he was like, that's the problem. I was like, that's a good one. All right. I was like, that's the problem.
Made you
Like,
think again.
yeah,
I was like, damn,
you might
that
be
is
right.
a problem.
I'm about to trip you. Nah. Nah, but what's those battles like?
I mean, those honestly, them was the most fun, like with Russ, because it was like my first 5-6 years, like he was the bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like they was on TV all the time. And Russ, it didn't matter if it was like a big matchup. If somebody was hurt and he was playing against the backup, he didn't care. He tried to do it to everybody. And I just remember when I was like rookie, second year, it was like he used to try to give me 50 every time. Like it was like he would be shooting on me so much that like KD would be getting mad, like pass the ball, like he's shooting every time. And once I realized that it was like that, that's when I started taking it personal. I'm like this, like I know he always on go against everybody, but he really trying to like come get me. Mm-hmm. And that was like when it became personal. So I start going back, and then I start having the ball more. Once like, you know, we did our rebuild, I start having it more. And, you know, he noticed that I was having it more. So I was being more aggressive back at him. And then that's when it had turned into like talking, you know, I've been busting your ass for years. And I'd be like, yeah, well, like it's a new time. Like, so when we started having that conversation, it just turned into every game. It was automatic. Like I came to the arena knowing like it's on tonight. Yeah. Like something happening.
Damn, I thought y'all had real like beef for real because it just seems so tense to know it just coming from him just on BS, just trying to get it off
he
on
just
you.
played like that.
But
He
I'm
just
saying-
played
he's
like that.
saying,
He
like,
a cool
noticed the
dude.
difference.
Russ is cool.
Yeah.
Like,
For
sure.
Off the court, we cool. Like, but on the court, it was just like he took that approach and like ain't nobody punking me. I don't care who you is.
Did that
what
help turn
think.
you up though?
It did for sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
You ain't see the playoffs?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just
You got it
asking
back in blood for sure.
For sure.
because Pat Bev said he was the bully of the NBA, so I didn't know.
Oh, here you go.
Stop, bro. He always It's always him, bro. Stop, bro.
My man, continue.
Oh my God, bro.
My fault, gang. I don't want to ruin it. Oh man.
Oh shit.
I'm weak.
You fried, man.
It's so roll with him.
Man, I gotta ask. I've always want to ask you this question. What's your favorite game winner between the one in Portland, you know what I'm saying, coming off the curl, knocking it down, or the bad shot, quote unquote?
The bad shot one. That's my favorite one for sure.
I know that was a personal accomplishment for you, obviously winning the series, but do you know what you did to the internet with that shot, bro? You fucked everything up with that shot. That was probably one of the hardest edits. The father stretched my hands to that shot was one of the hardest basketball edits of all time, bro.
Yeah, that was a moment for sure.
Yeah, and you definitely
When it happened, I ain't even think about it like that until, you know, after the game, you do media, all the shower, you do all that stuff, and then like you finally get to your phone. Like I look at my phone right after, but then when you go into that whole post-game process, it's like a little minute in the playoffs before you get to your phone. Mm-hmm. And I just remember after that, I was in a Sprinter, I was on my way back home, and I was just sitting there on my phone, and I was like, it was so much shit that happened that I ain't even remember it happening. Like I looked up into the camera, I ain't even remember that moment.
Crazy picture.
Crazy
picture.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was just that whole shit was a blur until I saw it. I was like, damn.
You remember waving though?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, because I was like,
I remember that. Like
I remember you waved. I don't know if it was your brother or somebody.
that was my brother. He was sitting right there.
Yeah, he came. I said, oh, they turned. I said, ooh.
But that's how you know when it be personal.
Yeah.
Because you got a brother. So you know when like, just like I know like what type of, when I come into the game, I'm playing against Russ or whatever. Like you see Russ' brother sitting courtside too. Like everybody who got a brother, you know, like when you go home or when you step away, your brother is the one that's in your head like, man, that nigga, he got you fucked up. No ever, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of conversation. So it's that type of investment. So when it happened like that, he was like, shit, he made the shot.
Oh, God.
That's what it's like.
You knew you was gonna take that shot though? Keep it a bean, bro.
I knew after about, like when the clock got, like I remember I was about to call for a switch to get PG off me. Like I was calling for another defender. But then he was a little bit, like back a little bit. So I kind of waved him off. Like, and right when I waved him off, I was like, I'm shooting this shit right here.
Damn.
You know how far you was?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You shot that bitch from yonders, bro.
What's crazy is my trainer, Phil, the one that's running the camp, he came to OKC like after, I think it was like after game 3, he came to OKC. We was in the arena shooting. And that whole series, we was shooting that night, and I was just shooting a bunch of deep threes. And he was like, you got to make these. Like, you gonna keep making these. And the whole series, I was just hitting deep three after deep three. So when it got to that end of the game, like, I just remember, like, CJ was, like, to my right, and I could just see his arm, like, telling me, like, go. Like, it's time to go. But I already knew in my head, like, he stay right there, like, I'm shooting this shit right here.
You goated for that, 100%.
And it was a tied game, so I'm like, if I miss, we going to overtime.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that shot got brought up recently again because we was watching stuff in the Olympics, and that shot that he hit in that gold medal game was just like,
that was crazy.
That's just some different shit. Like, y'all just gifted like that. And a lot of people talk about, obviously we know Steph to go, like you, bro, one of the best shooters of all time that don't get enough credit on that because you really go crazy. Like, we was looking at the highlights. But you
don't
have
talk
plenty
about it.
They don't talk about it enough, bro.
Nah, he number 2. Him and Clay, they battle for number 2. Because I feel like you can shoot off the dribble better though.
Yeah.
I mean, Clay, I ain't gonna lie, because he took 60 on us.
Clay shoots that ball.
I got a different view. Like,
Clay got niggas PTSD.
Yeah, I got PTSD from Clay. But the way you can shoot off the dribble though, I put that in, like you and Steph in a different realm with that
that's
shit.
hard to do.
It's a harder shot. They more contested.
Yeah.
People guarding you harder. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
shit,
They definitely don't talk about it. They act like I don't be doing what I've been doing. Like this will be my 13th season.
You've been going crazy for a long
time.
time.
Still killing.
Nah, you been cold.
Crazy.
It's been a long time, bro.
That's what we want to hear. Go crazy.
Because I told you
It's been
before.
a long time, bro.
For real.
Like I'm just saying, it's like my time in the league. When I think about like how many people have been very good, like over that time, and then it's been more people very good, and more people very good for a couple years. Like it ain't been that many people that been here the whole time. Like since I've been in the league, that just been doing it like over and over and over. But I think people just get bored with consistency. Mm-hmm. And I ain't loud, but like, shit, I've been doing it that long and winning. Like it ain't like I've been doing it and I'm playing for a team that just never played in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah. Portland.
the season before last, bro, I averaged almost 33 a game, bro.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
It's hard to average a dub in the league for a decade, bro.
it's crazy. I've been over 25 for damn near 8-9 years.
With another, I gotta stop cussing, but another person averaging a dub. Yeah, you know how I get
We
there. I'm
got
about to say
Adidas on, bro.
that motherfucker CJ McCollum on the other side.
Yeah,
Because
but
he did his
CJ
shit too, but I'm saying that goes to
But
you
I'm
like
but I always told CJ, like, I could think of games where CJ come out hot. If he got 18 in the first quarter, I ain't trying to get my 22. Like, CJ, I remember one game, we was playing against Chicago. He had 50 in 3 quarters, I think. I just didn't shoot.
it's crazy,
I just kept
bro.
giving it to him. Like, because I want to see everybody do their thing. Like,
Nah, yeah, bro.
If I'm gonna have a lot of moments, I want to make sure that shit, when it's somebody else's moment, I'm gonna let them have their moment. Cause I want niggas to be happy for me when I have mine. So I ain't gonna try to be hogging the moment all the time. So
it seemed like the media tried to break y'all up for a long time, bro. Try to separate y'all, saying y'all was too small. Like, so that goes to show what type of person you are, for sure, to let him rock out like that.
And for sure, even to see like how you embrace A. Simon is like, nah, bro. Like I'll show you how to get to it. And you can see the direct reflection of that. Like obviously, you can tell, bro. In that locker room, your presence is felt, bro. You show love, and that's like even with you, like you said, when you got in your starting position. All right, I'm straight. I'm gonna make sure my backup, he gonna get his bread too.
Yeah, that was my goal. But like what he does is not normal. Like
especially as a franchise,
you showing
bro.
people love that essentially is supposed to take your spot.
Yeah.
And that's not what when I was coming in the league, like people weren't really doing that. Like nobody was doing a camp where they invite guys to come work out with them to show what you do to help them get better because they want your spot.
Yeah. I mean, I know, bro, like to me, I'm looking at the game and how like these dudes coming in behaving. And I'm looking at a lot of weird behavior. Like how they handle success, like the shit that they doing and what they saying and how they act when they have some success.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, that shit is not gonna last. Yeah. And then when it stop working and it don't work and then they down bad and they broken up about it, ain't nobody gonna come save you. Ain't nobody gonna care. So I'm trying to touch them and reach out and give them everything that I know, because I know it's gonna give them a chance to sustain it.